The $1 bill is the most commonly used and easily recognized paper money in the United States. It's something we see almost every day, whether it's buying a snack, tipping at a restaurant, or saving in a piggy bank. Even though it's only worth $1, this small piece of paper has a lot of interesting history, meaning, and design behind it. The dollar bill in your photo is from the 2013 E-Series. This means it was printed after 2013 and came from the Federal Reserve Bank of Richmond, which is represented by the letter E and the number 5 on the bill. Like all $1 bills today, it features a portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. His face has been on the $1 bill for a long time, since 1869, in fact. Let's take a closer look at the front side of the dollar bill, which is known as the obverse. Right in the center is George Washington. This portrait is based on a famous painting made in 1796 by artist Gilbert Stuart. Over the years, it has become one of the most famous images of Washington and a symbol of American history. Around the portrait are many important elements. On the left side, there's a black seal with the letter E and the number 5, showing which Federal Reserve Bank issued the note. On the right side is a green seal with the words, the Department of the Treasury. This proves that the bill is official government money. Each bill also has a unique serial number printed in green ink. The bill in your photo has the number E675862665C. This number helps identify the bill and keep track of it. No two bills have the same number, making each one slightly unique. Beneath the portrait, you'll also see two signatures. On this 2013 bill, the signatures belong to Treasurer Rosa Gumidodo Rios and Treasury Secretary Jacob Lew. These signatures change whenever new people take those government roles. The material used to make a dollar bill is different from normal paper. It's made of a special mix of 75% cotton and 25% linen, which makes it much more durable. If you've ever accidentally put a bill through the washing machine, you may have noticed that it often survives. The paper also contains small red and blue fibers, which help prevent counterfeiting, making fake money. The green ink used on the dollar bill is another reason it's so recognizable. This color was chosen a long time ago because it doesn't fade easily and was seen as a symbol of stability. Now let's talk about the back of the dollar bill, even though it's not shown in your photo. The back, or reverse, has some of the most mysterious and symbolic artwork on any American currency. On the left side, you'll see a pyramid with an eye at the top. This is known as the Eye of Providence, which is meant to represent divine guidance or God watching over the country. The pyramid stands for strength and endurance, and it has 13 steps, representing the original 13 colonies that became the first U.S. states. Above the pyramid are the Latin words, Annuit Coeptis, which means, He has favored our undertakings. Below the pyramid is another Latin phrase, Novus Ordo Seclorum, meaning, a new order of the ages, referring to the founding of the United States. On the right side of the back of the bill, there's the Great Seal of the United States. It shows an eagle holding an olive branch in one claw and arrows in the other. The olive branch symbolizes peace, while the arrows represent strength and the willingness to defend the country. Above the eagle's head is a banner with the Latin phrase, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, which stands for the unity of the states. Another important phrase you'll see on both sides of the bill is, In God we trust. This was officially added to U.S. money in 1956 and has remained ever since. It reflects the historical influence of religion in American public life. Even though this dollar bill is part of everyday life, it also has a fascinating history. The very first $1 bill was printed in 1862, and it didn't feature George Washington. It had a picture of Salmon P. Chase, who was Secretary of the Treasury under President Abraham Lincoln. Washington's face first appeared on the bill in 1869, and since then, he has become a permanent feature. In 1929, all U.S. bills were made smaller to save money, and the $1 bill took on the size we know today. In 1963, the Federal Reserve started printing bills that looked a lot like today's version, with many of the same features still in use. Over the years, there have been many different series of dollar bills. Each time something changes, like the signature of a new Treasury Secretary, a new series is created. The series number is shown below the secretary's signature. In your photo, the bill says Series 2013. This was during President Barack Obama's administration, and Jacob Liu's signature is especially well known because it's made up of several loops that almost look like scribbles. Now you may be wondering, is my $1 bill worth more than $1? The answer, in most cases, is no. A regular 2013 $1 bill that has been used and shows signs of wear, like the one in your photo, is generally worth exactly $1. Collectors look for very specific things, such as star notes, which are printed to replace damaged bills and have a star at the end of the serial number. These are much rarer. Bills with special or repeating numbers, like 1111111 or 123443321, are also more valuable. Finally, condition matters a lot. A crisp, uncirculated bill with no folds or marks is worth more to collectors than one that has been used. Since your bill shows signs of use and has a regular serial number, it's likely only worth its face value. Even though a single dollar isn't much money, the $1 bill plays a big role in the economy. It's used more than any other bill and is accepted all around the world. Some people argue that we should stop printing $1 bills and switch to $1 coins, which last longer. But many Americans prefer paper money and are very familiar with the dollar bill's design. Because of this, the U.S. government continues to print billions of $1 bills each year. In addition to its regular use, the $1 bill has become a part of American culture. Magicians use it in tricks, artists include it in their work, and it's often folded into origami or used in creative ways. It's a small item that has made a big impact over time. In conclusion, the 2013 E-Series $1 bill is more than just a piece of currency. It's a part of American history and a symbol of the country's ideals and traditions. From George Washington's portrait to the powerful symbols on the back, every detail has meaning. While your specific bill may not be rare or valuable to collectors, it's still a great example of American design and history. The next time you hold a $1 bill, take a closer look. You might notice something you've never seen before. Let me know if you'd like this turned into a shareable article or want to explore more U.S. currency history.